what challenges and successes have you had with your PV treatment?
So, upon my diagnosis of PV, I remember being prescribed a watch and wait treatment protocol, along with taking a daily baby aspirin and undergoing therapeutic phlebotomy. And that was able to maintain my hematocrit under 45. I became very iron deficient with repeated therapeutic phlebotomy treatments, and I remember feeling exhausted constantly. The brain fog that I experienced from therapeutic phlebotomies for me was really the worst. I then decided that as a therapist, also, I cannot work while also experiencing severe brain fog, and undergoing these treatments led me to look for other treatment options since I was really concerned about my hematocrit and hemoglobin both barely improving, and my platelets also continued to rise as a result of therapeutic phlebotomy treatments. So I was not very happy with this treatment, and I was worried about the risk of disease progression being a younger patient. I was also really concerned that my options were limited for younger patients because my primary goal was to avoid disease progression. At the time of my diagnosis, I also learned that interferons were successfully prescribed in Europe for younger patients as a first line of treatment. And when a newer interferon was on the market in late 2021, I decided to start interferon treatment for myself. And I felt wonderful since starting that treatment in February of 2022. Because it's an injection that does improve efficacy and efficiency over time. I'm actually only dosing once a month on that treatment now, and I'm feeling great. And I have not needed a therapeutic phlebotomy since February of 2022.
I'm very much aligned with you in the sense that interferons are somewhat unique in PV for the ability to address not just the phlebotomy freedom, which you've obviously achieved, but something that's probably very meaningful to all PV patients, but particularly young PV patients, which is the potential for disease modification. And reading the JAK2 V617F variant allele fraction from the peripheral blood is one way of trying to evaluate that outcome measure. So I would endorse that approach for the right patients with the right mindset as well.